school newspaper assigns her the perfect story.
Welcome to Rush Week! Rush Week begins with a traditional reception at each house. At BDB, it ends with Fright Night Nerve!
But instead, she uncovers a dark and sordid secret about 3 Tambers College women.
My roommate, Julie McGuffin, she's missing.
And the closer she gets to unraveling the mystery,
she was letting some guy take her picture in the science building in room 302.
the more dangerous her story becomes.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. There's no murderer on our campus.
Did she say where she was going?
Said she was meeting someone in the science building.
Rush Week, a picture-perfect college with a perfectly terrifying secret.
"60 miles from here, Camp Arawak. All these kids started getting killed. Well, it ended up that the killer was the shy 14-year-old girl that everybody picked on. Except she wasn't...
Phoebe, you're supposed to be in the cabin. Let's go.
Wait, what happened to the killer?
Whatever happened to the good kids in the world?
Oh, don't talk like that, Uncle John. There's lots of good kids. We just have to weed out the bad. Where's Phoebe?
I had to send her home. I found her doing things with the boys last night that she had no business doing. I know the rest of you are nice young ladies and you won't get into any trouble.
Let this be a lesson to you. Say no to drugs.
Camp Row. I'm a happy camper. I love the summer sun. I love the trees and forests. I'm always having fun. I don't like being the wicked witch of the West. Hey. But I know what happens when things get out of control. You're gonna tell. Oh, I'm a happy camper. I love the clear the sky. Good night, campers.
Sleepaway Camp 2. Sign up and become a dismember. Warehouse ship date November 16th.
But I'm worried now, that legend about the coroner?
Nobody ever got killed by a legend.
Back in a flash. And if I'm not, don't come looking for me.
When you work in Hollywood, you learn fast that there's just 2 kinds of girls in a town like this. The sweet, shy, innocent ones. You know, the ones you want to take home.
Music does something.
Rough, But then these aren't your average girls.
Oh, no!
If you haven't figured out by now, there's something for everybody. Well, almost everybody. There's action, romance, and a cast of thousands. It's Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. These girls charge an arm and a leg.
I think it's time somebody cut you down to size, Jack.
Have you ever considered therapy?
I'm going to enjoy splattering you.
Hostile. Very hostile. What a great setup.
Yeah, I know.
Touch her, at least see her anyway. I wish that I could tell her how I feel today.
Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. It's a comedy that'll leave you in pieces.
Little co-eds jumping in and out of bed. One got caught and lost her head.
She's dead. Doesn't that bother you?
Now the countdown begins.
Al, is that you?
As step by step, weapon by weapon, each beautiful victim meets a gruesome end. And soon, there will be only one. Not since the cold-blooded terror of Nightmare on Elm Street or the sadistical chills of Friday the 13th has any film matched the power, the horror, the madness. Fatal Pulse. The beat goes on.
When you're in need of a little peace and quiet.
She's cured, isn't she?
Well, that's a word psychiatry doesn't throw around the way we used to.
When you need to forget.
I'm thinking of taking her on a little trip back to the islands.
What could be better than a return to the wilds?
We had our honeymoon there, and she loved it. I can't fix it. I think we better check out this island, see what we can find.
What could be more inviting than a return to the past?
Hey, you guys! Look at this!
It's like we just walked into the 1920s.
You guys, I think we better take it easy, huh?
That's all right, children. Been meaning to get rid of them old things anyhow.
These are the backwoods where time has a way of standing still.
Please don't wake my baby.
And I'm gonna have a birthday party.
But what harm could you come to playing with the children?
Weirdos! You're a bunch of weirdos!
I want you to see my baby.
Get back to the old American way.
There will be no devil's play in this house.
That child never does finish a chore.
Is your friend coming or not?
You gotta have patience, son. You should learn to read the good book. He who waits gets.
American Gothic. Welcome home.
You're it! And ain't none of you never gonna get off this island alive! My mom, Paul, seen that!
Rod Steiger, Yvonne DiCarlo, Michael J. Pollard. American Gothic. Everybody's welcome to stay.
Pleased to meet you. I'm sure.
American Gothic.
This is the one you've been waiting for.
What's happening to me?
Your psychokineses and these delusions are...
You're not listening to me!
The one you've been asking for.
Hey, Tina, isn't this the way they wear their jackets back in the mental hospital?
Concentrate.
Concentrate, Tina!
The one you've been dying for.
You people give me the creeps.
Okay, you big hunk of a man, come and get me!
Jason is back. But this time, someone is waiting.
Jason?
Tina, don't go in there!
Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Opening Friday, May 13th, the deadliest day of the year.
There goes the neighborhood.
There's someone out there. No one knows his name. No one knows his face.
Oh, no.
But now, the most terrifying man in the city
Officer! Officer! Oh, thank God it's you!
carries a badge.
The head was unstable and there was a deceleration injury. As in your old hanging.
You really think a cop did this? Why not?
You automatically assume that it was a police officer instead of some lunatic dressed up like a cop.
Fight squad!
He'll kill again. He enjoys killing.
He strikes without cause, without mercy.
You may be getting information from inside the department.
That means he is one of us.
You see a cop, you cross to the other side of the street. You're not gonna get me.
Everybody who wants to shoot a cop nowadays has got one hell of an excuse.
Since when is my personal life any of your business?
Since your wife was found dead in a motel room.
You gotta be wrong.
You want to see the pretty picture?
Keep your hands where I can see them. Hold on, I didn't do any of this.
When a cop turns killer, you have the right to remain silent forever. Maniac Cop.
6 women, 1 man, all dead. Edge of the Axe. Gerald's a cool kid with a keen computer. Now that he's met Lillian, the lines of communication are definitely open.
It's called Icarus. You can ask it anything you like.
But the readout spells trouble.
Wait a minute, what happened here?
And murder is the mode.
What shape is that body?
Hamburger meat.
A killer is loose, and the whole town's on edge. Edge of the Axe.
Gerald, why do you have the names of all the women who were killed in your computer file?
Ooh, she's coming this way. Bodacious tatas.
Goddard, you have a little something going on with Rita. Rita had your name and number in her phone book.
I'm kind of worried a little bit about it. I found another body this morning. There's some maniac. He's running around chopping women up.
Laura's disappeared. What do you mean? She's gone. Who's Charlie?
He's my cousin. The other night I asked my computer to check the hospitals to find my cousin. And they released him from a mental hospital 2 years ago in Patterson.
You're spending too much time with this girl and those stupid games that you play. You know, you're going to get in trouble and you're going to have microchips for brains.
Almost all the women who had been killed, they had worked in a psychiatric ward.
Christopher?
The situation is terminal. Can Lillian deprogram the killer before he catches his next victim?
Well, now you got 2 more, Doc. I tell you, this place stinks of death.
The other night I had a dream, and Charlie was walking towards me smiling. He was carrying a bloodstained axe. He said he was going to kill me. Charlie, is that you?
Edge of the Axe. It's a great night for bad dreams.
Every year, the finalists for the Miss Cheerleader USA contest travel to this secluded camp.
Well, there is no going back.
For some, it'll be the crowning achievement of their lives.
I'm gonna win that queen contest.
Nerves are on edge.
There's something eating at everybody, right?
Trids explode. This year, something evil has come over. The contestants.
She shows I'm gonna kill her.
The instructors.
You're a mascot, not a human.
The judges. And the hired help.
I hope you die.
Something is about to make them all victims of bloody pom-poms.
You start with Allison, she's so fine. But look at her long or you'll go blind. Next is Pam, and we'll tell you this, she ain't no sham. She comes out with a bam. Next is Ronnie, she acts kinda funny. Steal your heart, but not your money. Can't forget Teresa, she's got what it takes. Putting her on Miss D was no mistake. Last is Lori, and this is her story. She's our gator, you'll be seeing her later.
Bloody pom-poms.
We gotta walk out of here.
It's at least 40 miles.
Finally, something to die for.
Summertime and the living is easy. 3 months of non-stop partying and we start tonight.
We just wanted to have a slumber party and a good time. Speaking of you guys.
If your ass wasn't so big, it wouldn't be such a problem.
Baby.
Don't flatter yourself. Oh, it's tight. I'm stuck. Oh.
lots of fun.
Do you have any drugs?
You scared the hell out of me. What's the matter?
But tonight turns into a game of survival. As one by one, the kids end up dead. The last slumber party, where the girls are dying for a good time.
The high school Majorettes. They're so popular, so pretty, and so desirable. You just can't take your eyes off them, and that's enough to get them killed. One by one by one.
He knows who we all are. And if he's determined to come after us one by one... One by one? Gives me the creeps.
One by one. They're never too young. They're never too old. They're never too late to give the last performance of their lives. Leave it to the co-author of The Night of the Living Dead to take the Majorettes apart.
There's a saying they have on Elm Street. One good nightmare deserves another. And you thought the nightmare was over. Well, dream on. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 4. The Dream Master. Finally, someone's ready for Freddy.
Halloween, the time for trick-or-treat. But at Hollow Gate, it's trick or tracheotomy.
What's a little surgery?
Move over, Michael Myers. Jason, get out of town. Down. This Halloween, there's a new deranged killer on the block. Hollow Gate belongs to Mark.
What's a little Halloween pretend, huh?
Mark lures teens to his sprawling estate, Hollow Gate, by promising them endless sex and sweets. But once the guests are on his grounds, there are no bounds. Mark will do anything to feed his sadistic fetishes. First, he stuffs his guests with Halloween goodies. Then he stuffs and mounts them. I'm coming to get you. Hollow Gate is destined to become one of the all-time unforgettable fright films. Just don't let Mark carve your pumpkin. Hollow Gate. Happy Halloween.
"10 years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small Midwestern town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. 16 people in cold blood. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been the same." Now, Michael Myers has come home. He has returned for one more night of unholy terror.
Michael!
here to kill that little girl and anybody who gets in his way.
Oh, God.
Who's gonna be next?
Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Maybe nobody knows how to stop him.
It was their graduation party. A night for friends.
Well, here's to 8 fabulous friends who got through high school and are gonna do great things!
You are gonna love making love. You'll never want to stop.
A night for love. A night for games.
Let's play hide and go seek. 1, 2, 3. 10. Here I come, ready or not.
But someone else is playing a game with their lives.
I don't know.
Oh, please, somebody.
Close your eyes, count to 10, and run for your life. Hide and go shriek. Coming soon.
Welcome to my parlor, said the spider.
How many times have you seen it?
Moron.
He disturbed you in Maniac.
We can assume we're dealing with a psycho? Probably a drifter.
No. There are traces of semen on the intestine tissue.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Bunch of hypocrites.
Oh, now, Roscoe, why did you say that?
Are you kidding, Hazel?
Okay. Bye.
This wacko is following this picture scene by scene. This movie's his M.O.
You're gonna start using that police jargon again. Are you sure you don't need a ride home? I'm sure. Thank you. Good night, Nancy. Good night.
You're breaking my... Yes, you're breaking...
You never loved me.
Yes, I do. You're breaking my heart.
I'll kill you for what you did.
Really?
Beyond Maniac. Beyond the first deadly sin.
I'm sure you know now I never meant to hurt you. You're always one of my favorites. I just want you to look so beautiful with me and everybody.
Look, Pam, do yourself a favor. Don't give these guys any weird ideas. They're already crazy enough.
Now he's back in his final motion picture appearance.
Oh, Gene, thank you for staying late. I hope I haven't spoiled your plans for the evening.
From Code Red Releasing.
Business hasn't been good lately. What with all these vitamins that people are taking, and the Surgeon General's warning about smoking.
Joe Spinell.
And you know, she said you should put his hairpiece on or his friends wouldn't recognize him.
The Undertaker.
You moron. I guess I'll have to drum up some business.
Everyone has a birthday they'll always remember.
Can we open my presents now, Mommy? A good guy! I knew it! I'm Chucky.
He's something, isn't he?
This is Andy's.
Time for bed, Andy. Good night, baby.
Good night, Aunt Maggie. Good night, Chucky.
Everyone knows most accidents happen at home.
How did that happen?
This is no accident.
Andy!
I'm Detective Mike Norris, homicide.
Andy!
Miss Peterson's dead, Miss Barkley. She fell from the kitchen window.
Someone's moved in with the Barkley family, and so has terror.
Mommy, I know who was on the counter.
Andy!
Who, Andy?
Chucky.
Nobody believes you about Chucky.
He came alive in my hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why won't you believe?
Because I'm sane, Mrs. Barkley. Sane and rational.
No one believes the truth. Or lives to tell it. There's nothing nice about murder. And there's nothing innocent about child's play.